Hello you beautiful people of the internet, and welcome back to a brand new ARK video. Now today we are going to be talking about something that is coming to ARK Survival Ascended very soon, and I think this is going to make a lot of players very happy. The CEO Jeremy has confirmed this will be happening. It probably won't be like within the next month. I don't know how long away it's going to be happening, but they are currently working on it, and I'm really happy because I know especially console players have been getting quite sick of this issue. Now if you guys do enjoy today's video, as always, if you wouldn't mind dropping a like and subscribing if you're new around here, that would mean the world to me. And let's jump into today's news. Now pretty much it all started from Nakatus. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. It's probably not. Who is the creator of and dev as part of like Valguero, Fjorda and everything, and he's got a new map that he's working on at the moment called Astrios. It's a new Greek mythology map, which a lot of people have been talking about recently. I made a video on it about 2 weeks ago, and then someone responded to Jeremy on this post saying mod space for PS5 is only 17 gigabytes as of today. Hope that goes up to at least 50 gigabytes. I can play more maps that I haven't played. Now this is something I see on a lot of my videos whenever I talk about like any new mods coming to the game or anything like that. Everyone says I just can't download it because I don't have the space. And Jeremy did respond to this saying, we're working on getting those console storage size limits increased soon, which is really good to see, because I feel like one thing that I've noticed since ASA launched is the fact that we've been kind of building Wildcard have kind of been building the actual game what it should have been since the release of it, because if you didn't know, there was obviously a contract that they had to get the game launched in October 2023 without a doubt, because it was like part of a contract with some sort of loan. And when they actually released it, it was nowhere near in the finished version of the game whatsoever. We had one map, which was the island, which people got pretty bored of quite quickly. You know, when you compare it to the first game, so we started right from the beginning with one map. They're very small mod storage, so people couldn't download that many mods, especially on console, and the game just wasn't optimized properly. And that's kind of been what ASA has struggled with, as with players over the last, like, since it launched in October. It's just the game wasn't finished, and as the game's been, you know, going on over the last couple of months, we've seen improvements, we've seen new additions, we've obviously seen new maps being added, but all the actual really crucial factors of the optimization update, you know, the Unreal Engine 5.4, the FSR 3.1, all of that stuff is now going to be added to the game. Now, I'm not sure if that would have ever been ready in the past, but just the fact the game wasn't optimized enough, wasn't good enough, you know, and that's why a lot of players tend to not play it. I know console players love ASA compared to Survival Evolved. I always notice that in my comments, people, PC players prefer at the moment playing Survival Evolved because they still got mods, they've still got every single map, whereas console players get a whole new experience, but they just do not have the space to download everything they want. They have to then delete something, and if someone starts on a modded map but they want to try out a new one, they can't do that because you know, they don't want to delete a map and lose the save data on it. So it is pretty interesting, everything going on there, and hopefully we'll see some news and changes on that within the coming months. So something else that Jeremy did confirm on Twitter as well is someone went on to ask on X saying, are you any closer to releasing part 2 of the animated series? Yes, I'm going to keep asking this question till either you or Jeremy or someone on the inside gives me an answer. This almost complete silence for what is approaching 5 months since part 1 has come long enough. And Jeremy did say and responded saying, we're working hard on it. So Yeah, I mean, by the looks, we were told that it was actually meant to be coming like very, very soon, within like the last couple of like after part 1 came out, part 2 was meant to be within like the next couple of weeks or something like that afterwards. Yeah, so from the looks of things, that won't be happening, but it's still meant to be launching for the rest, well, some point in 2024. So guys, overall right now, what's your thoughts and feelings about what's going to be happening with ARK for the rest of 2024? Within the space of, what, 3 weeks or so, we're going to be getting Aberration. We're meant to be getting the Unreal Engine 5 upgrade and FSR that we talked about earlier. And then overall, we're meant to be getting news on the next paid DLC storyline, fully canon expansion, which, by the way, was actually meant to be coming in 2023, but obviously plans changed. And we're also meant to be getting news on ARK 2. How is this going to happen? How is it going to work? Is it all going to be revealed at the Extra Life 2024 stream? That's going to be something very interesting as well, which is obviously when we raise every $5,000 for a great charity, we end up finding out some information on the future. But to be honest, Studio Wildcard normally at Extra Life only have one big reveal, so it'd be interesting whether ARK 2 will be separate from Extra Life and it will be revealed at the Xbox. I have a very, very, very big feeling that they're going to have something at the Xbox showcase, because obviously we were told that within ARK 2 we were going to be getting a potential playable demo, and then that was later then removed by Microsoft and Xbox, saying that this is now not going to be the case. But if there's not going to be a playable demo, maybe there's still a chance there'll be a trailer and announcement. And obviously Jeremy already confirmed that we were going to be getting some news later this year. I really hope that it's not a delay, but obviously I want the best version of ARK 2. I don't want a rushed version. I want something that they're going to release for us and it's going to be playable, it's going to be exciting, it's going to be a whole new experience, and I don't want a rushed, glitchy early access game, because that's the worst thing that the ARK franchise needs right now. We have ASA, we have Survival Evolved, we still got a very, very strong community, but if ARK 2 is going to be released, it's going to need to be something that goes well, because if they end up getting constant refunds because it's not good enough, that's just going to damage the brand so much. So one thing I'm going to say to you, Studio Wildcard, coming from a content creator that's done videos for such a long time on ARK, probably 8 years, I'm sitting here saying, I hope we get some news for ARK 2, but please tell us that there's been some stuff working on in the background and there's another whole team working on it. Because yes, there are some of the community that don't really care about ARK 2. They've got bored of it, and that's completely understandable. But what we all do know is that when it does get some news, and it does get a trailer, and it does get a new release date, and even when it does release, every ARK player is going to want to just see what it's all about. No matter if you don't like the third-person Dark Souls type combat of it, I still know that if you're a true ARK player out there, you're definitely going to want to give it a try. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy it, as always, make sure to drop a like and subscribe, and let me know what your most exciting thing is for the future of ARK. See you guys in my next video.